Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Address of Champions Wrestling Podcast brought to you by MyHOUSE Sports Gear. What's up, Serena? How you doing?
I'm good, Da'mani. What's going on? You slay at the introduction. You just try making me do that.
It's one of them days today, boy. I'm tired.
Well,
I'm tired, boss.
with get
I
with
know I,
it.
I gotta get with the program here.
Yeah,
But
wake
you
up.
know what it is. You know what it is. Another week, another pod. We get it in.
Another week, another
So
pod.
this week's guest is actually someone from the PA area. You know, you know this kid, right?
I do personally. He's a good dude.
Okay,
My
okay.
dad known. I think when he was probably like sixth grade, my dad said right that he was just walking around singing Johnny Cash,
Oh
and
yeah,
my
yeah,
dad
yeah,
was
yeah.
like in awe over this kid.
And now he's a hammer, huh?
Now he's a hammer. Yeah, he's slaying
Okay,
away.
okay. So we got him backstage. We're gonna kick his music on and we're gonna pull him out. So round of applause from the people via internet.
You have the round of applause thing.
I know, but I got his song
Oh
preloaded.
yeah,
So,
you're right.
but from us, give it up for Ned Kauffman. Woo
Woo!
woo. That was
Daydream, I fell asleep beneath the flowers for a couple of hours.
This song.
What a
What's up,
beautiful
everybody?
What's
what's
up, Ned?
happening,
I
man.
honestly forgot about how I first met Tim. It was at
Yeah.
like Powerade, and he had some radio on, and I recognized the Johnny Cash song because I grew up listening to old school country music ever since I was like this tall. So I mean, it's just funny that I heard it, and it's funny that he was so in awe that I knew the song.
Yep. No, he talked
Yeah,
about it the other day, I'm pretty sure, right? He was like, yep, it's funny.
I'm happy to be on. Happy that you guys let me on. I'm grateful for it.
Of
Happy to
course.
have you on, my man.
Yeah.
We want to,
Thank you.
dissect your life a little bit, see what makes you tick, see how you got into it, see what's going on, present day, future day, past day, all of it. We're going to hit the nines.
Nice, excited for it.
So, let's start off. How'd you get into the sport? You know?
So my dad wrestled when he was in high school. He wasn't very good, and he says that
Oh boy.
himself. Uh, he wrestled from anywhere from 113 to 136. He was one day at lunch. His coach pulled him out of school and said, "We need you to wrestle one." Was it? You had to cut 13 pounds in one day. You need to wrestle this by the end of the day. And so he made the weight. But he always told me his stories. When we were little, we used to wrestle. And he'd be like, "How'd you do that? You gotta tell me. You gotta show me this move. How'd you do it?" So then, my first grade year, I wanted to try it, but I didn't think I was tough enough. So he kind of discouraged me away a little bit. So then, I went back my second grade year. He couldn't talk me out of it. I took third in my county. I'm like, "Oh, okay. I'm doing pretty good with this." I lost my first match. I did it the hard way. I lost my first match and wrestled the whole way back.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you just been scrapping since the youth.
Yeah.
First grade. How old are you when you're in first grade?
I
6.
don't even know. That was
6. Yeah, that's
yeah.
young.
I was 6, but I started wrestling when I was 7. This will be my 10th year wrestling.
Wow.
Ooh. So what year are you now?
I'm a sophomore in high school.
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Didn't
You're
you just
young.
compete at the Open?
I did,
Yep.
yes.
What division was
U20,
that? U20?
U20, 63 kilos, Greco-Roman.
Okay. How's that? You were in the finals, right?
Yeah, I took second. Lost
Okay.
to the world
Wow.
team member. So grateful to have
Whew.
the opportunity to wrestle him.
Yeah,
That's
second place
nuts.
in the U.S. Open. That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
At
only
awesome.
U20.
17. Yeah, only 17 wrestling U20. I'm pretty grateful for the opportunity to compete.
Okay.
Wow.
So do you get the opportunity, to try to make the U17 team?
No, I'm too old.
Oh,
It's all
you
about
like Mr.
birthday. I have
Big.
a bad birthday. I was born in
Okay.
2007.
Okay. Woo, 2007. Good Lord.
I know,
What
that
was
makes
I
me sound
doing?
really old.
Ah.
Oh, that hurt my heart. I'm in 97, baby. Now we're in 2007.
Okay. And
Jeez.
what about throughout the school season? Do you compete for a team? I know you said you kind of do
Nope.
school from home. So
I
what's
just
that
wrestle
like?
Greco.
Okay.
We
So
during the school season, we usually travel overseas. I was in um, the Middle East wrestling with AAU for the World Games. Took fifth in that freestyle in Greco, which is fourth because there's no fifth in international wrestling. Lost the
okay.
third place match twice. Um, then I was in Canada after that, then Portugal. So I was in 3 different countries
Your life is
wrestling over the
wrestling.
school year.
Your life is basically traveling for wrestling.
Yeah, it's one way to
That's
put it.
a gnarly life. I want to do that.
Very grateful for it.
Yeah.
Man, you
And
don't
it's
ever go ahead,
sorry, I'm
Serena.
saying it's funny that he was saying how his dad wasn't good at the sport, and now here he is. His entire life is just you're traveling
Killing.
for the sport.
Oh yeah, no, we'll be in got invited out to the OTC, so I'll be in the Olympic Training Center in June, and then I'll be out Doane University out in Nebraska for their intensive camp. It has some couple international guys in it, so it'd be cool to check out the campus.
Okay. I'm really curious as to like where your path goes. So you're just going straight international, no college, no nothing, just
Yep, that's correct.
okay. So like no Fargo, nothing like that.
No, Fargo. Yes, Fargo.
Okay.
Yes. Well, hopefully I don't wrestle Fargo this year. Hopefully I'll be on the U20 World Team.
Yep.
But if I'm not, I'll be at Fargo. 138 junior is where I'll be for that.
Yeah, the trials are what, the 30th, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
wrestle in I weigh in 16 days and 21 hours.
Whoa.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have a timer on my phone for it.
Are you cutting a lot or
Love it.
nah?
Not really. I'm only about 8 over right now. We don't usually cut too much with my club. At most, we want 10. But right now, practice it's been really hot and in the room lately, so we've been getting down to weight a lot quicker. I
Yep.
guess it is the correct way to say it.
Yeah, yeah. And what club are you wrestling for? Is it just again is it a three style club or like
It's it's Lancaster Alliance Wrestling is what I wrestle under, but I wrestle for PA Greco Factory and my with Coach Sean Lees, and I go down to Maryland to train with Jay LaValle with Capital Wrestling Club. So I mainly follow 2 coaches around, but so I train at 3 different clubs practically. I train at 3 different clubs. I've trained at Moser's Mat Club in Newmantown, Pennsylvania, Lancaster Alliance Wrestling in Anaheim, Pennsylvania, and then I train down in Gaithersburg, Maryland with Capital Wrestling Club. And sometimes I'll be in Ashburn, Virginia with Ashburn Top Team.
okay. Woo.
Wow. I know.
That's a
That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a
it's
lot of Greco wrestling.
yeah, man. You got to go where the best is to be the best. You got to chase the best competition.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And you love that style, or would you want to do freestyle as well, or is it just Greco
I
same?
wrestled freestyle internationally. I mean, I help coach it when I need to. I love officiating it. It's my favorite style to officiate. But
Okay,
I don't. It's just I need to focus on Greco. If I want to be the best Greco wrestler, I can't be training freestyle and Greco. I need to be strictly focusing on Greco.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Man, that's impressive, bro. Good for you.
Yeah, as
Who
a
else
sophomore. Like
did that?
it sounds like he's like so old right now saying all this stuff and he's only a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
That's
No,
crazy, man.
behind the scenes, my man was talking about he got his business up and running. Let's talk about that. What kind of business you got?
Yeah, me and my friend Tanner Waxman, he was a Minnesota Western wrestler. Uh, we code AI and we sell it to companies. It's called a Keystone Asset Marketing. We just got these business cards in. Um,
Okay.
if you want to contact us, if you're in the Pennsylvania area, message me and we can get you started with an AI chatbot. We sell AI agents, so we can save a company 40 grand a year just with our services.
Wow.
Now, what kind of chatbots is it? So you're not like being like, hey, we got a chat GPT, like we'll help you work chat GPT. It's like a complete different chatbot in itself.
Yeah,
Like a
so if you ever go on a website, it has like, oh, the chat with us now.
Yeah,
We make it
yeah.
so you don't have to put your email, because usually you put your email and then you have to wait for the company to get back to you. We do it where it can respond like that. We have it where we have a bunch of our biggest thing is lead batches. We have lead batches that we can give. We have a couple hundred leads a day with our
Yep.
service, and it's really cheap compared to other ones that you see. It's only the baseline price of 2,500, and that's the one-time payment, and there's no monthly payment on top of it. We just come in, we install it, and we go on our way.
Is it just
So,
on like e-commerce websites or any website?
any business that we work at, we're trying to work with a couple car dealerships right now. I can't get too much, but we're trying to look with a wrestling club right now. So it's anyone that can use our service can use it. So we try to focus more on law firms and financial companies, but I mean, we're working with some car detailing companies. So
Okay.
it's whoever needs it, we're able to help them.
Wow. And how long has this company been a thing?
Within the month. So it's still
Oh, yeah,
newer.
just started. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Man. Yo,
So,
that's
sorry,
crazy.
Da'mani.
No,
That is
you go,
crazy.
you go.
So your weekly routine, you have like your classes online, then
Yeah.
you travel for this little business, and then you wrestle. Is that basically how your life goes?
Yeah, so on Monday I have practice in Newman Town at Moser's Mat Club. So I'd wake up, I get my schoolwork done, I meet my business partner Tanner 1300 at 1300, and then I work till practice is at 1800. I work until about 1700. I go out, I go over to practice, I train, come back home. Wake up. I usually get 2 days worth of schoolwork, 3 days worth of schoolwork done um, on Monday, so I can just wake up and go and do work Tuesday and Wednesday. And then this Thursday, I have testing in school, so I have to actually go into my high school because I'm online through my high school. I have to go actually in and do some testing, and then I'll be right back in Hershey. And then this Friday, I have a client meeting with a really big client who does solar panels, and then that'll be on at like 9 o'clock. I think it is like 900, and then I head off to state championships for freestyle and Greco in State College.
Okay. And that's essentially like a Fargo qualifier in itself, but if you make the world team, then you can't compete in Fargo.
Yeah, I'm already qualified for Fargo
because of the results
because
at
of
the
the
Open.
Yeah.
Right on, brother. Yo, has anyone ever told you you might secretly be 30 trapped inside a sophomore?
Oh yeah, no, I'm really old. I drove as a freshman. Like I drove to
Oh
school as
my
a freshman.
goodness.
Oh, jeez.
I
You
got my
know I'm
license
actually a
when I
cop.
was.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, people thought I was a narc.
People
100% people thought I was a
know.
narc.
Yo, he got a big old mustache.
You should have seen I had all this too.
Oh
But
my goodness.
try to look somewhat professional with the stash for the Fargo season.
Okay.
Post Worlds is when this might be coming back. We'll see, but I like the way it looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still into photography too? Because I knew last
I
year
yeah, I'm still into it a little bit.
a little bit. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a while.
been a while. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're 30 years old, strapped in a sophomore's body.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
100%.
impressive. He's impressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know he really is. Jeez, you really are.
Man, I feel like I'm talking to someone to teach me some stuff. How did you get into the AI stuff? If like, where did you learn that? Were you just on YouTube, just Google,
Yeah,
or you read books?
my I'm not a huge fan of reading, but I do like Shakespeare. I
Okay.
like his plays, which is a little odd. But
Yeah.
I like Romeo and Juliet. I like Macbeth. I thought those were really good plays. But
Okay.
I'm not too much of a reader. I don't like reading, but I do like learning and videos. Like in my downtime, I do watch historical videos. I watch just history, and I did. Me and my friend Tanner, who I do this business with, he's helped me learn it, and I've been learning it myself on my own as well. Just how to run a business, how to code AI. So it's another thing I do.
Now
Yeah,
you
the
buying
coding.
modules? Are you buying modules that provide the videos, or like where are you getting the
YouTube.
intel? Whoo! You heard that? YouTube University.
Yeah, no, awesome. It works like amazing.
I learn a lot through YouTube too. Like just because like say something's wrong with the website. Like you heard my dad earlier, he's like, Serena, this is happening. I'm like, all right, well I have to figure out how to do it. And I watch a YouTube video, then it's done.
Also, Chat GPT. That's
Love
also
Oh yeah, I love ChatGPT.
what we
I
do
use
is
it
when
daily.
we're pitching to a company. What we do is let me pull up Chat GPT.
My favorite. I think ChatGPT is my best friend. I think I
Oh, it's
talk to it
amazing.
all the time.
I'm pitching to a let's say it's I'm pitching to a wrestling club. How can they use AI to improve their business? And what do I say?
It's gonna construct you a script.
Intro. Yep.
And it'll have everything. And I have a notebook with what I love is I put in I'm from Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, for those who don't know. I usually used to live in Reading. I'm in Camp Hill now. I moved in about June. What I did was I put in give me businesses, local businesses in the 15-mile radius of Harrisburg and how they can use AI. Give me the address and phone number, and I have a book about 50 businesses that have the address, name of the business, and phone number that we've been calling and pitching it to. So
So he
it's
gonna
helped
find
us
you.
a bunch.
Have
They
you been
gonna
showing up on their
find you.
doorstep?
We showed up to a couple because they were interested.
Okay.
Woo.
I think I'm gonna start using that for my sales for MyHOUSE Sports Gear.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
But hopefully none of my other sales reps are listening to this and they steal my little thing now that I just got.
Yeah, that's nuts, bro. Dang. So like, what do you like? Do you have any hobbies? I feel like you just strictly business. It's like I'm either scrapping or I'm
I like ice
getting
cream.
to the money. Oh, that's it. You're eating ice cream. That's
Yeah, I eat ice cream.
That's your hobby, eating ice cream?
Yeah, I also I like my car Victoria. It's a red Chevy Sonic from 2013.
Okay.
I like her. She's cool.
2013, that's not that old.
Well, I'm not saying it's old, but
Yeah. I
I mean
have
the goal is to get a Tesla before college. That's the goal. Tesla
Yep.
Plaid.
I love a good Tesla. When my car was like in the shop, they gave me like my insurance had to like give me a renter's car. They first gave me a Dodge. I don't even know what it was. And the inspection was out of date. So I was like, like God forbid I got pulled
Ooh.
over in this and then I'm screwed. So then something obviously was wrong with it. And the only thing they had on the lot was the Tesla. I'm like, give it to me for the price of the Dodge. And
Wow.
I had it for like 2 months. It was actually a really, really cool car to drive around. But going from that back to my Toyota Corolla was an adjustment because of like when you step on the gas and you like let go, you completely stop. So I was on the highway with my Corolla, I'm like, like jerking myself.
Yeah. No, me and my what started us so motivated on this business was me and my friend Tanner. We went into a Tesla dealership to just look at them, and we offered a test drive, and we test drove one, and we're like, we need to get matching. We need to get these. These are amazing. This is
Yeah.
the most fun I've ever been in a car.
They
Yeah,
put you on that roller coaster mode, right? And they put you at the end of the street, and they go.
Yes.
That's how they get you.
I believe the acceleration had 3. It was easy, normal, extreme. So they had it on the extreme already. I mean, they know the people they're selling to. But no. So our goal is to get we want to expand our business. We're looking to get an office space by the end of the year. That's our goal,
Wow.
and we think we
Very
can do it. That's
You're very, very motivated.
7 months, 8 months, maybe not by the end of the year, but at least by the mid of next year. And I'll be done with school by the end of my junior year because I'm looking to have my points accelerated for graduation. So I'll be out of here hopefully by the end of my junior year. After rock the stage, and I'll be over at the university I'm going to commit to in June or July, I guess it is.
Okay.
Not this
And
June, right?
Just July.
This
Ooh,
July, you'll get to school.
Yep, I'll be committing to school. Yeah.
but no
Okay.
wrestling.
No, it's a Greco school.
Oh, I do know those. Yep. I do know those. That's nuts,
So
bro.
we'll see in July.
Right on. Now, does your business partner, does he wrestle too, or you just know him through wherever?
Yeah, we coach with Team Shut. I'm the middle school coach. I'll be down at Virginia Beach this year coaching the middle school team, and he was that's where I met him. And he was a wrestler D2, I believe, Minnesota Western, but he's just been injured, so he's back home. We're looking to get him to go to the same spot I'm going to be at, but I mean, between us and everyone watching, I know where I'm going to go.
Yeah,
I just haven't announced it.
for sure.
Do you want to announce it here?
We'll see.
Do you want to say it here?
Yeah, not here, but maybe here. We'll see.
Okay. Coming
I
soon.
like it.
Commitment post coming soon. My boy
Commitment
Ned.
post. I like
Dang,
it.
bro. He's impressive.
Yeah, you really are.
Thank you.
Very motivated. Like Da'mani said, a 30-year-old in a sophomore body. I like that saying.
Yeah, man. I feel like
Very
he's
smart.
older than me. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's what my classmates say.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it 100% that they say that to you.
Well, I am. They call me Unc.
Unc already?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. When I was teaching, that's what the kids used to call me. They'd be like, yo, Unc. I'd be like, I'll knock you out if you say that again.
What does that mean?
That's just like basically calling
Old
somebody old. Yeah, you just calling them old. They're like, yo, what up, Unc?
I never heard of that. I learn something new every day. The new lingo.
That's it.
I like it.
So next old person you see, be like, yo, what up, Unc? They gonna
My
be
dad.
like,
Tim's an Unc.
I'll give him a call later and say it. He'll yell
Tim's
at
an
me.
Unc.
Oh, God, I almost fell off my chair. That would have been
boy.
embarrassing. All
Man,
right,
I'm
Da'mani,
so
what else we
curious.
got?
I don't know. I'm still curious on his life. Like I'm trying to figure out the AI stuff still. I'm stuck on that. That's crazy. Like usually you'd be like, yeah, if we play Minecraft and Fortnite, he talking about coding, and he didn't even go to school for coding yet.
Is that what we're going to go to school for? Coding?
No, I'm gonna go to school for business. I want to major in business, entrepreneurship, and then I want to minor in communications.
In communications? Okay. That's a good yeah, I went for marketing. I feel like I should have went for business instead, but that's all right.
Maybe a minor on marketing.
Communications.
What do you say?
Maybe a minor on marketing.
Yeah.
But my major is 100% going to be business entrepreneurship.
Man, bro, that's crazy. I was a freshman in school, major in communication. I was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but you already got it planned out. You already got everything laid out. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
So
you
what?
have your life
Crazy.
path ready.
Oh, I know what I want to do.
Well, yeah,
So
I mean, I knew what I wanted to do, but I kind of got lucky due to the fact that my dad has my own sports gear, and I was like, okay, I want to be a part of that. If I didn't have this, I feel like I would still be lost trying to figure it out. I don't know. I just feel like, and I was a COVID graduate, so that also made things a little harder.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what circuit you looking to take stage?
I'm sorry, like the
Olympic circuit. What year?
oh
What year you
yes,
predicting?
2028 is the first run.
Yep.
Then 2032.
Okay.
I think 2040 might be my last one. We'll see. That'll be a crazy push, but I think I can do it.
Yeah, man, you could do whatever. Your mind's so strong right now. Your mind is so powerful. You already got everything laid out. You just gotta, run the course.
I think I'm gonna
That's
do it. I think I'll go to the Open, the 1 year, wrestle the Masters, win the Masters.
it.
So the 2028 one, that's in LA, right?
Yeah,
And then the following year is where? Do we know?
I
Yeah,
want
we
to
know.
say Greece,
Ugh,
I
so
think
far.
so. I actually think it is Greece.
maybe Greece. I don't know where the next one is after that, but let me look
So you
really
travel
quick.
a lot for wrestling. Obviously, what's your favorite spot that you've been to before? Internationally, let's say, not statewide.
Probably Bahrain. This is in the Middle East. It's right next to Saudi Arabia. It's like 18 miles wide and about 20 miles from north to south. It's a very, very small country, but it was so cool. And Portugal was really cool too. I really liked Portugal. Portugal was cool. I was out there for a week at their Olympic Training Center training with the U20 national team. So that was really cool. But Bahrain was just so cool. I got to experience the Middle Eastern culture, the culture of Islam, and it was just so cool. I learned so much about the Islamic religion. I learned so much about the food. The food was amazing out there,
Yeah, I'm
especially
sure.
in Portugal too. The desserts were phenomenal.
The desserts.
Oh, and it was cheap. The best food I've ever had overseas was from Cabo Verde, but it's so there was this official that worked with Team Fontes. Luis Fontes was a coach. There's a coach in Portugal who sent us out here for the Super Cup. His club trains out of the OTC. They have a lady, I don't remember her name. She's an official. She also wrestled. She was, I think, third in jiu-jitsu, no gi in Europe. And she's from Cabo Verde. And she made Cabo Verde food and desserts. It was corn, beef, chicken on a big pot, and it was so good. But the desserts they were amazing. They're like this cream, had the consistency of whipped cream, and it was so good. Had
Wow.
Yeah, I know
crackers
what
in
you're
it.
talking about. So that I didn't know what that was until I moved out to Rhode Island, and then when I got to Rhode Island, everyone was like, "Yeah, I'm Cape Verdean." I'm like, "What the heck is that?"
Yes, so good. I loved it so
Yeah,
much. That was
they-
the
they-
best food I've ever had traveling.
that's nuts. I had a couple of my boys. They just wrestled in the African Championships for that country.
What's their names?
Juan Vicente and then Wilson Gomes. They wrestled the freestyle though.
Nice.
And then I wrestled with some kid. You might know him because you're probably big into the Greco, but his name is Anis Samir. He wrestles for Morocco. He was a Moroccan national
I
champ.
know of him, but I don't know him
Yeah,
personally.
yeah. That's my boy. He had came over to New York to wrestle at Sullivan County Community College, and so I got a lot of training with him because he was training at somewhere where I was coaching, and there was a
Nice.
couple times because he was a big dog, so I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm road dog, so
That's what people don't expect about me. Like when they wrestle me, and they don't know about me. Like, how much is this kid? He looks small, and I pick him up and put him on their head.
Yeah,
they're like,
that's
oh,
Greco,
little dog.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All upper body strength.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Could
Now,
never
did you
be
ever do any judo or anything like that, or just wrestling?
Never trained judo, but I love watching it. I love watching it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
to study other forms of martial arts. I love jujitsu. I love jujitsu. I've trained it a little bit, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still
I've been
probably get my
training
butt kicked.
all that stuff. Now, you'll be surprised, bro. Your wrestling will take you very far in jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah, but I like watching sambo. Sambo is really cool. That's Russia's national
Sport,
style.
yeah.
That's their choice of um combat. I used to train at the U.S. National Training Site for combat or sambo for wrestling down in Philly. So
Okay.
it's really cool to see that. Just watching sambo is crazy. Combat sambo is wild.
Yeah,
because that's practically a fight.
It's MMA.
Yeah, it's sambo, but knockouts are wins.
Yep.
So it's awesome.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, there's no way you're 17. There's no way. There's no way.
I promise I'm 17.
Yo, do you have any free time at all? Like, what do you do in your free time?
For this.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I feel like this is a lucky opportunity. You're so busy.
Yeah, I make time.
Okay. We appreciate you.
But yeah, what do you like to do on your free time then? Besides eating ice cream?
Do you go to the movies? Do you go to the movies? Do you go
Did
hang
see
out?
did see the Minecraft movie.
Minecraft movie?
Yeah.
Bad reviews.
But,
Was it
just
good?
chill. What do you say?
Was the Minecraft movie good?
Yeah, it was good.
I can't remember if I heard bad reviews on that. Maybe that was a different movie.
Just the people that were crazy were what you've heard from it. But I, lucky enough, didn't have that theater.
Yeah,
but I just
going crazy.
my downtime, I just relax. Lay in bed, nothing too crazy. Be lazy.
Lay in bed.
Be lazy on my free time.
Right.
When it's time to work, it's time to work. So
that's true.
My coach, Sean Lees, says that he's an old Marine, and he believes that our day should be structured and scheduled. So I try to live by what he says because he keeps me out of trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Oh man, I'm just like shocked, taken back. Like I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And we see you got your MyHOUSE jacket on. What team is that? What's that?
This is the national team from Fargo, 2023.
Okay. For what, PA?
Yeah, PA.
Okay. Yeah. So how many times you competed at Fargo?
Competed at Fargo twice. I tore my ACL last year.
Yeah, right?
So I was down for a whole year. Like, I toured on October 28th, and I was back wrestling overseas in Bahrain at the World Games against the Saudi Arabian in the 28th for freestyle. Like, it was exactly a year since I competed for me to come back from the ACL.
Okay.
A lot of physical therapy then, right? To get that back up, like back strong.
I had a pretty good recovery time because I listened to what my physical therapist said. If you have a torn ACL, you listen to whatever the hell they say.
Yeah.
You'll get back quicker, but it sucks.
Yeah. No, I agree. You do have to listen to your physical therapist. Like when I had ankle surgery, I don't think I followed the rules, and now I'm struggling with a bad ankle forever. I still do like the little alphabet things. Like when you twist your ankle, you do the alphabet to keep it strong.
Yeah, they had me do that.
Yeah, that's definitely a big thing that people they tell you to do. And then I was on that treadmill. I felt like you were walking on air. You know what I'm talking about? Like you're in the bubble. I thought that was neat. That was cool. But
that was cool.
That was for years. That was forever ago. So now I'm just stuck with a bad ankle. All right.
You guys are impressive, dog. You guys are impressive. But let's get into your segment, Serena. Let's have a little fun while we can. Yep.
All right. So we will start off with let's see. All right, book or movie?
Movie.
All right. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Okay. Last show you binge watched?
Breaking Bad.
That's a great show. Oh my god, love Jesse, my fave. Love him. All right.
Yo, Mr. White.
I don't like him at all. He annoys me. Let's see. One app you can't live without.
Spotify.
Spotify. Okay. What's a weird talent you have?
I wrestle Greco. Greco. That's the weird talent.
That's a weird talent. Okay. One thing on your bucket list.
Travel the world.
Yeah. Where though? You traveled a lot.
Everywhere. I want to see the slums of India. I want to go everywhere possibly imaginable. I want
Okay.
to maybe just backpack through Europe and Asia when I'm done wrestling.
My boy just did that. Freaking he was a pro fighter. He was in UFC. Randy Costa. He
Okay.
he fought in Mississippi. I want to say November for the bare knuckle MMA, and then I think that same weekend, or probably no, it was like that same weekend. He went diving with some sharks in Florida. The next thing you know, he's in somewhere in the forest in Asia, and he's been
Yeah. No,
gone ever since. He's still gone, and he only had
I
a
want
book bag.
to backpack from. I want to backpack from Portugal to cross Europe, and then I want to go through all the stands, and I want to travel to Africa. I want to see Africa. So
Wow. I wish I was able to travel as much as you do, but like
Bro.
I'm going to like Ireland, and that's like the first country that I'm actually going to see, like kind of.
really, okay, never been
Well,
there.
I go to like I went to the Dominican before, and like Bahamas and stuff, like on cruises and stuff, but like I never went to an actual trip like Ireland. So I'm going in July.
But he talking about he gonna be in the villages. He gonna be, taking baths in muddy ponds and stuff. That's
Imagine that.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I need more than a book bag. I need my suitcase. I need a dresser. I need my pillow. Like
Good brush.
they,
The brush
something.
for earrings.
Yo, they literally just a book bag. Like if it can't fit in the pack, it ain't coming. Like
Is that how
just
it actually
figure it
goes?
out.
That's what it's saying.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
figure it out.
Yeah, I want to experience that part of the world, and that's the best way to do it.
Wow.
Like my boy Randy, he's in Thailand now, but he went through the whole thing, like India. He was in Vietnam, everything in between. Now he's in Thailand, and he'll post on his story. He like on his runs, he comes across like these like people's houses where they have like elephants, and the
Yeah.
elephants are like so messed up though because like people are for the tourists, like people are riding them, and they're not like designed for that. So like you see the animals all messed up, but he's crazy. I haven't seen him since November. We're in May.
Oh
That's how
my
long he's
god.
been going with one book bag. Crazy. You guys are nuts.
That is crazy. That is actually insane.
You
But
guys are
Da'mani, you have that
nuts.
one question you've been asking on the guest. You gotta ask.
I feel like I don't want to be disrespectful to his presence because I feel like he don't even like watch movies like that for real. But question is, would you rather watch a movie with no sound or listen to a movie with no picture?
I mean, are there subtitles or no?
Nope. No
Oh.
subtitles.
Listen to it.
For sure. There it
Then-
is. There it is.
And the 3 H's.
Oh yes. Oh my.
The
That
three
is-
H's.
You need to ask it. I forget
Yo,
it, but
oh, that was good. I forgot all about that. I haven't did that
The
in like
three
a month.
H's. I mean, what are they?
All right. So this is like a little icebreaker. So if you ever want to, crack a party, but so we'll do 3 H's, right? Highlight of your life, hero of your life, and one hope for your life.
Highlight. Probably the US Open that just happened. That was pretty cool. Because, I mean,
Okay.
so many doors are starting to open up for me. I'm starting to open up more eyes. So, that'll be the highlight. Hero, my coaches. Coach Lees and Coach Jay LaValle. Those are my heroes. Then hope, Olympic gold.
Amen.
I like
Amen.
Olympic
That's
gold in
good.
2028.
Yeah.
I like
There
it.
it is. There it is.
Motivated. You got
There
it.
you have it.
We'll be watching too.
Damn
Sure
straight.
enough. We're locked in, bro.
We're locked in. We've been. My dad, like, I'm not even
Yo,
kidding.
yeah.
When
Yeah.
were it was I guess your second match at the US Open. Da'mani was like, Sooner, your boy Ned, was he down at that point and he came back, right?
That was the quarterfinals. Yeah, I was down 4-0
Yeah.
in that round.
Yeah, and then my dad was like, I remember him with the Johnny Cash songs. I think I heard the story at least 10 times. So I was like, all right. But yeah, crazy. Congratulations on that. Honestly, we
Yeah.
didn't say in the beginning. Congrats. You're still young. Honestly, you have so many things to accomplish. It's insane how you already accomplished so much.
Thank you.
For sure, bro. I see a lot of mansions in your future. I could read minds a little bit.
A lot of mansions.
Facts. But I guess we can start wrapping up here, unless you
Yeah.
want to, plug some other businesses you got in mind. If you feel, if you got any tips for the stock market or something, because I feel like you know it
Stock
all.
market.
The
I feel
stock
like
market.
you know it all. Plug me in.
Yeah, I got you. Follow the Instagram at @the_animal_official. My YouTube's Ned Wrestles Greco. And my TikTok is Ned Wrestles Greco as well. Follow those. About to hit 10K on TikTok, so help me out with that.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all I like to plug.
Yeah, he's
And
plugged
Keystone
in.
Asset Marketing. If you're in the Harrisburg area and you need AI, help us improve your business.
Love it.
Right on, bro. Hell yeah.
So good.
Right on. He plugged it. Go follow that. Go
Follow.
tune into him.
And follow Keystone Asset Marketing on TikTok and Instagram.
On
You
it.
heard it. You heard it here
You heard
first.
it here first.
That's it. And your host, Da'mani, Serena, another episode of the Address of Champions Wrestling Podcast. We're about to head out. Thank you to our sponsor, the big dogs, MyHOUSE Sports Gear. And just like that, we're out. Catch you next week. Boom, boom,
Boom.
boom.
Boom. We out of here.